Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So like I promised, we're going to do, I guess, the part 2 of my excuse me, of my Revlon Rebel Rose collection. I'm gonna tell you about how some of the skincare is working out, and we're gonna try on some of the makeup, and yeah. I tried some of this skincare on in the first part of the video and just showed everything, and this is gonna more focus on the makeup, and I'll just briefly talk about the skincare section. So, I did, let me grab this huge, humongous box and get everything. So the one thing that I am happy about with the lip scrub is it is kind of rose scented, but it doesn't have that horrible rose flavor, kind of like old L'Oreal lipsticks used to have, or if you've ever tried like some higher end brand lipsticks like Dior and Givenchy, they have a really bad rose taste to them. This scrub doesn't, and it's not too dry, but it's got enough grit in it, and it has oil in it, so it's conditioning your lips as it's getting all of the gook off them. So I really like this. I used this clear balm, and this clear balm is one of those balms that make your lips turn pink. So if you don't want to have pink tinted lips, don't wear this balm, because I forgot that this tinted your lips, but the lipsticks we're going to be trying on are darker, so you're not gonna really see this. But yeah, if you just want a nice light tint on your lips, this is really good. The taste of this isn't the best. This kind of has that bad rose taste that I was talking about, but it's not unbearable. And I'm pretty sensitive with like tastes and scents and stuff. I've been using the toner as a toner, like after I wash my face, and I will spray a cotton pad about 2 times and rub it on my face, and I like it. I usually use Thayer's witch hazel with rose water in it, and it does the same thing like any toner, so I've been enjoying this. And then the last skincare thing is this Rose Primer Serum, and I've been using it underneath my moisturizer. I'll show you the moisturizer I'm talking about. I got this free in Voxbox. I'm probably gonna do a quick little video just on this, but I did get this for free to review, but I'm not getting paid, and they want my honest review. So it's from Botanics, nature inspired, in partnership with the Royal Botanic Gardens. Kew. I think that's in the UK. Yeah, this is made in the UK, part of the Boots company. And it just has sunscreen in it, and it's a hydrating broad cream sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF, and it's all bright with hibiscus, they call it. So it's just a nice cream. It has a nice little floral scent to it. I've got some on my finger, so let me just rub that in. It's, it's a nice cream. It's moisturizing. It has sunscreen in it. It doesn't claim to do anything, crazy. So that's what I've been using so far. I've got it on Monday, so I've been using it for about a week, and it hasn't been breaking me out, and I like it so far. So, yeah, I did get that for free. I'll leave a link down below with, an invite to Octolly, because I think you have to have, like, an invite from someone to sign up for Octolly, so I'll leave mine down below, and you take quizzes and stuff, and you can get free product to review. You don't have to have a channel, on YouTube or anything if you don't, you know, to get these Vox boxes, and you can just post about it on Twitter or Instagram, and I get stuff maybe twice a year from them, and I've never gotten, like, anything cool, like makeup boxes. I get, like, hair care, and this is a, last year I got a hair care and a lotion, and a body lotion, and this year, so far, I've gotten this face cream. So, yeah, it's just a way to, you know, if you're, maybe you have a channel you're starting out and want to try and get free stuff to review, that's a good way to, you know, do it, because I know with Octolly, you have to have, I think, like, 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of view time, and yeah, I know, like, with Octolly, there are a certain amount of hours watch time and all of that. So we're going to try the brushes out. I haven't tried them out. So we have this blush brush, and again, I love how it comes with this kind of stand. So if you just wanted to stand it, put it, you know, up on your vanity area, makeup area, you could do that. And then we have the eyeshadow brush, which I like it, but the only problem with this hard petal part is it can hit your eye, and I wish they would have made it soft, kind of like under here they have this really soft bendable plastic. I wish they had done that with the top. So let's, we have this color changing blush. So let me swatch it. It's called Rose and Peace, and it kind of reminds you of, like, Lipstick Queen has products like this. This is impossible. Okay, that was a little hard to open there. It looks like it's a black blush, and then when you swatch it, it does go on with a black tint, but once you blend it out and it sets in with your skin, it will turn more rosy. Right now you can kind of see it, but it intensifies, so don't go ham with the blush, because it is going to intensify as it, you know, heats up with your skin. So let's try it with, I'm going to try one side with my fingers and one side with this blush brush, because I usually like a blush brush that looks like a paddle. These I like to use more for blending product or for actual face powders or setting powder. But yeah, because these brushes are very soft. I do have to say that. I do like this larger rose blush brush, but I wouldn't use it for blush because it's getting below the area where I like to put blush on. And let me use a mirror so I can get a better view. Just put a little bit more on, and I can see it leaves that dark tint on there. So let's see how long it takes for it to actually disappear. Okay, so that's the side with the blush, brush. And let me do the other side with my fingers. That's how I would usually put a cream blush on. There is some micro shimmer in the blush, but it's not, you know, coming off onto the skin. And I like applying it with the fingers better. But with cream products, like cream blush products, I like to apply them with my fingers, not a brush. Okay, so this side is with a brush and this side is with my fingers. I like this side because it looks a little more natural and it doesn't have that darkish tint. I'm going to put a little bit more on. Okay. So, did you guys hear about how Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star are actually doing an eyeshadow palette together? Which I definitely would want to buy that, but I'm like, geez, it took me forever to get my hands on blood sugar. I don't even want to know how insane it's gonna be to get your hands on that palette, because I see it selling very, very well, because Shane is an awesome YouTuber and Jeffree's makeup is amazing. I know people have problems with him, and yeah, I don't agree with everything he does, but his makeup formula is one of the best. Sorry, I'm just looking for my rag to wipe my fingers off on. Okay, so that is with the fingers side, and that is with the brush side. It's turning more now into that, you know, rosy flush on my cheeks. So let's do a lip product now. I am going to do the dark purple color Deviant Damsel, and they have this other color called Kiss of Death, which is like an ox blood color, I think. Yeah. Very pretty color. That is what the other color looks like, and then I'll do a swatch of the one I'm putting on right now. That is gorgeous. I love purple lipsticks. So let's put that on my lips. I'm being brave and not using a lip liner. Actually, let me wipe off this lip balm I have on. That definitely does stain your lips. Okay, where did I put that lipstick? I would lose my head if it was not attached to... Okay, I found it. If my head was not attached to my body, I would lose it. Ugh, I'm horrible. I'm that person who will have their glasses on top of their head and be like, where are my glasses? Tearing the house apart. it's pretty funny sometimes. Okay, it's going on nicely. It's not streaky. Okay. Okay, this is, you just need one coat of it. And let me do my upper lip. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I really like that purple. That is gorgeous. This is definitely a color, you know, you're gonna wear nighttime winter color. I mean, you could definitely wear this in the spring, but this is usually more, you know, considered a fall color, so it's interesting that it's in a spring collection. But they did also come with these liquid Catsuit high shine, so once this dries I'm going to put one of these over it. So we're going to do one of these eyeshadow quads. In my other video, the part 1 video, I'm doing a giveaway of this House of Thorns one. This is not the one I'm giving away. I'm giving a brand new, unopened one away. If you're interested in entering the contest, go to that video, leave a cat emoji in the comments, and next week I will do a I'll draw a winner. You have to live in the, you know, United States area. This one won't be open to international watchers, if I have any international watchers out there, but I will do giveaways, excuse me, eventually, where everyone can enter. So I'm going to swatch these and we'll pick one to go on the eyes. So the first one is Bed of Roses. This is gorgeous. So they all of these come with 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So, and they have the, wow, that's pigmented, and they come in the shape of rosebuds. And the name of this one is Bed of Roses. And let me swatch. Wow, those mattes are pigmented. So that is Bed of Roses. That's the liquid lipsticks. I didn't let them dry and they hit my sleeve, but these 4 colors is Bed of Roses. Gorgeous. Then let me do Secret Garden Rendezvous. I love these mattes and these shimmers. These are very gorgeous quads. And right there. So that is Secret Garden Rendezvous. And then the last quad we have is House of Thorns. And I'm going to just use one quad, but I really want to mix and match. So this is House of Thorns. Alright, I didn't get enough of that color. Okay, that doesn't swatch the best, and the black I put on my pinky, so let me redo that. Okay, so these mattes aren't the deepest, darkest, but you definitely looks like you could build them up. But I love that green and that goldish color, that antique gold. So which one do I want to use? I am going to go with House of Thorns. So we're going to use the brush that it came with. I'm going to take that burgundy color. My eyes are primed with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. So we're going to take that, what color is this? This deep rose red color, and put it in the crease. And this brush is cute, but definitely not my favorite. Can't tell if it's this brush that's making, is making the shadow bad, or if it's the shadow and I just happened to pick one of the worser looking mattes. Well, it is building up nice. I'm gonna try on my other eye my normal brush to see how it is versus, you know, the product is versus this brush, because sometimes it could be the brush and sometimes it's the product, so we'll find out in a second. Okay, let me do one more time on this eye. Okay. Alrighty, so that's what 3 dips into the color with this flower brush looks like. We'll see on my other eye what the other brush looks like. So we don't have a flat brush that came with the palette, so I'm going to take that beautiful green, sparkly green color, and let's see what it looks like dry, or if we have to put some spray on it. Okay, this again needs to be built up. On the other eye, we'll try with spraying some sort of setting spray onto the brush. Okay. So this is what 2 times going in. Looks like. Okay, sorry if you hear my roommates. They are being loud, even though I told them I was filming. Oh, God. Okay, so that is what it looks like with just the powder on the eye, not sprayed. And I'm gonna take that antique green and use that as a inner corner highlight and see what that looks like. And take the cat hair that's on there off. Okay, oh, that actually is a pretty inner corner. Okay, so that is what it looks like on one eye, and we are going to try it on the other eye with wetting it and with using a different brush. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try with my normal brush that I would use in the crease, these e.l.f. brushes that are 99 cents, and I use them over like my higher end brushes and everything. It's because it's smaller and that I like that it gets really in the crease and it deposits product really well. So we're going to start out by how I always do my crease makeup, by stamping it in, and then I blend it. So it is applying better with this brush because it doesn't have that piece of plastic getting in the way. Like I said, it's a cute design, but it's not very functional. So, and yeah, this is also depositing more pigment than the other one was. So I definitely think that I wouldn't waste my money on getting the eyeshadow brush. It looks pretty, and if you know, just wanted it to sit there on your vanity, go ahead, but it has no practical reason, so I wouldn't get the eye brush. The blush brush I like. I do like the blush brush, so I would get that, but I wouldn't get the eye brush. And so far, I'm liking this eye with my normal e.l.f. brush so much better. I just dipped in twice to get the color. I don't mind having to, you know, dip in and work to get the color and pigmentation that I like. Sometimes it's just gonna try and fix that up a little. Sometimes it's, you know, nice not to have, bam, too much pigment, because it can mess up a look really quickly if you're not used to working with a lot of pigment or bright colors. So I definitely think that these are also beginner friendly. So if you're afraid to work with darker colors, these build up nicely. As some, you know, dark colors, they're just boom, bright in your face. I'm wearing a black pigment, or I have a magenta maroon color on. this, I like that it's buildable. So now we're going to try what the green looks like with some of the, there is kick up from that green, but there wasn't too much, there wasn't any fallout on my eye, just in the palette there's kick up, so that doesn't bother me. Fallout on the face doesn't bother me either, but I know some people, I'm going to use the toner to wet my brush. Okay, and let's see what this looks like. Patted on, damp. Definitely is looking a lot better than not going on damp. So this color, I would suggest using some sort of setting spray, Fix Plus, water in a bottle even would work. It's just something that would, you know, make the brush damp and bring out the sparkle in this more. Alright, so let's just, and this goes on better with more of a sweeping motion than a patting motion. So I would kind of sweep it on, not pat it on when you're applying it. Okay. There we go. So that is very pretty. Let me just try and fix this up. Okay. So I am so tired of hearing about Kylie Jenner, or not Kylie Jenner, Kylie Jenner's friend, Jordyn Woods. That girl is an idiot, and oh my god, she threw away basically like a really good friendship over a guy who ain't that all that, and second, like, you basically the free ride is over. I saw a text that Kylie sent Jordyn, like, saying, I want the Mercedes, plural Mercedes, back. I want the 4,500 Cartier bracelet back. I want all of the designer bags back. You have to get a job now. No more living here for free. But she moved out anyways, because I would have moved out. I wouldn't stay there if that was me, but I wouldn't have put myself in that situation to get cut off from my best friend. I don't know. I'm sure they have living the life at that money is much different than normal people, but if I was having someone, if my best friend, you know, out of the kindness of her heart was, you know, letting me live in her mansion and buying me nice cars and jewelry and makeup, I wouldn't go for their boyfriend anyways, but, because that's just, you don't do that, but I would especially not be going after family, boyfriends, but not like the Kardashians are any better. Khloe stole the guy away from his pregnant girlfriend, so are you really surprised that he cheated on you when you were pregnant and now he cheated on you again? So I guess that's the lifestyles of the rich people and rich people problems. So I didn't put any Fix Plus on my inner corner on this eye, but I did on this one. And I definitely, that brush brought, okay, yeah, I can even it. I got that evened out with my fingers. So I definitely like this eye better, where I wetted the shadow and I used my normal brush versus this eye. It's not that much worse, but I prefer this one. And even the green is standing out more because I wet it. So let's just try on one of these lip glosses, and our try on of all of the Rebel Rose stuff will be over, and I'll let you know what I think of the stuff. So let's swatch. This color is, let me swatch it and then I'll tell you what it's called. That's a pretty color. This is called Bud Romance, and then we have Petal Poison. So Petal Poison is right there, and you can hear my neighbors going into their car right now. So Bud Romance and Petal Poison. I think I'm gonna try gonna do Bud Romance and just do it on the center of the lips to lighten things up a little. Just give it a little highlight. This is opaque, but this purple I'm wearing is really dark. So there we go. I just put it on the center to kind of highlight. It definitely, because this is so dark, didn't add color, but on its own it is pigmented. These are nice, comfortable lipsticks. They're just not long wearing like the regular liquid catsuits. This purple one is a little drying, but it's not too bad. What else? I'm gonna put on a Wet n Wild highlight from this Wet n Wild highlighter palette. You can get it online, and each of the individual colors they sell as individual pans. So I'm going to put on Golden Flower Crown as my highlight. So let me get a highlighter brush. That is from BH Cosmetics. Love BH Cosmetic brushes. That's the one thing I don't know. I haven't really spent a lot of money on is brushes, because I feel like these days you can get really good brushes for not a lot of money. Where back in the day, it wasn't as easy, you know, we didn't have, the technology wasn't as good to make, you know, nice brushes affordable for everyone. Not saying that I wouldn't love to own the Wayne Goss Chikuhodo line of brushes. I've heard they're amazing, but that's a lot of money for brushes. But I've heard like Chikuhodo and Hakuhodo are the top of the line, and I've watched videos of them making their brushes. The only problem I have is it's real animal hair, but they say it's cruelty free, that they cut it off the animal or something, and I don't really think they're sitting there brushing squirrels, taking hair off of the animal. So I'm glad that he made a synthetic line, and I want to definitely, maybe that would be the first like actual brushes I would invest in. Because, I don't know, I have some MAC eye brushes, but those are, well, I guess to some people they are expensive. I mean, it was $24 for the 214, I think it is. I only have like the 214 and the 217, I think. It's eye brushes I only have from MAC. I never really got into MAC cosmetics until like recently. I bought some stuff from the holiday line. I bought that Snow Flushed highlighter because I missed out on Stylishly Merry, and now I just basically have a 10-ounce version of it, but it's a beautiful highlight too. Okay, so there we go. I like the collection. The liquid catsuits, they feel like a normal liquid catsuit. The eyeshadows definitely are pigmented, but they're not like too pigmented. They build up nicely. The shimmers are gorgeous. I feel like I picked the one that kind of swatched the worst, so I think and it came out nicely like this, so I think the other ones would look a lot nicer. Not saying that swatches are everything, but these, especially on this eye, when I was using that harder the brush that came in this collection, that I definitely would say no to the eye brush. The blush brush I like. The cream blush isn't really my thing, but if you like a nice subtle flush on your cheeks, I would get it. Or if you're into like the Lipstick Queen frog prints and stuff, I would get it. The skincare, so far, I like it. It's only been like a week that I've been using it, so I can't really tell you if there are results or anything. And I like the shiny liquid catsuit makeup, so I definitely give this collection a thumbs up. It's very kind of fall inspired spring makeup, which I like, so I like excuse me, let me get a sip in while I'm I love this drink. This is by Coconut Drink, not sponsored. I wish, but that is like, I drink that like it's water. But yeah, I definitely like the collection. If you want to get the whole box, it is $60. They have just the makeup box, which is $35, $40. And just the skincare box, which I think is $25 or $30. I'll leave all the prices in the description box down below and how much everything costs individually. And thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was long. This week we will be doing comparisons of the Pat McGrath palettes to the dupes I got from Shop Hush, and I'll do reviews separately on both palettes to let you know what I think of everything and is it worth getting a $125 palette. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and have a good night. And yeah, have a good night, YouTube. See you on the next one. Bye.